Oh, come back to an episode of We Are the Druid, and we're there to druidify any enemies to the death and beyond. I actually need some kind of mount that's capable of carrying me around. Wait a minute, there are... Maybe I should have sold a few items.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place. Have a look inside, but hurry. I will prepare the torch.
Why do they always want to burn stuff? I mean, come on. Try to utilize the wood.
Like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
Is this real life? Okay, what do we got here? Nothing. And...
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
Well, this is definitely a nice introduction to an enemy that we need to fight. It's actually kind of interesting, because the cutscenes themselves don't look that high quality anymore once you are in there. Washed out textures. I actually thought let's continue and talk to Iosef. What were you doing in Nevesk?
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out why. As I neared the village, I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. Found the priest's body. Demons. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You know the rest.
How did I get
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us. Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Right. Find the hermit, save the world. The usual stuff. What is this one? We got a knight. We got this stuff. Of course, he just has a choker on him. Resistance to all elements, quite nice. Intelligence bonus, absolutely. Nice. That's interesting. Only if you click on the compare thing does it tell you that this increases the intelligence by 7. Okay, that one is... Oh, very nice. Very nice. Spirit cost reduction, absolutely, yes. Actually I have to check the ability damage itself in order to figure out if we deal more damage or not. Let's see. This one does 10 to 30. Let's go with the highest number though. 22, 27. 20, 25. Slightly less. But 4% overpower. Damage to crowd control, it's the same thing by the way. Same thing. How does the overpower thing work again? Chance of overpowering 3%, right? When you cast a skill, it has a chance to overpower, or the damage it deals. Overpowered deal bonus damage based on the sum of your current life and fortified. Bonus damage dealt scales with the skill that overpowered. Damage over time, passive abilities and channeled skills cannot overpower. Your chance to overpower cannot increase as basic stat, but they can be guaranteed by specific stuff. Great. I would rather go with vulnerability. That's a more reliable thing than the overpowering. But then you also change increases overpowered damage, but not the overpowered chance. Increases skill damage by so and so much. Very interesting. But this has a faster attack speed, which... And the thing is, this is attack per second. And this is the damage per hit, right? So actually, the damage itself should be a little higher, right? Because there's hit damage, and then there's damage per second stuff, which means if you... what happens if you use it multiple times? And the damage per hit things more useful on abilities that you use more often, like this one over here, for example. Okay, who's the hermit?
He surrounds himself with dark knowledge. Tread carefully, and pray he has not fallen to Lilith as well.
Okay. What about that Lilith mother?
Do not call her that. It is a demon, Lilith. The gospel says that she will walk among the people posing as the Mother of Sanctuary. If she is here, it is humankind's own sin that has brought her.
Interesting. Actually, I have a really nice idea for this game. That it should have been, right? Because all of the people are Nephilim, right? And Nephilim are basically the children between a demon and an angel, right? Meaning that you either have hell stuff or heaven stuff in you, right? And what this talent tree should have been, it should have been a decision of going either to the light or to the dark side, right? That would have been a really cool decision. Not just straight up down and unlocking abilities and whatnot, but actually choosing your allegiance, or at least the powers you want to use and kind of expand in yourself. That would have been a really, really cool thing that is also more present in the game itself. It would have been amazing. Alright, that one can be junkified. We're gonna keep that one around. That one can be junkified as well. Alright, what about the quests? Don't have any other items though. Alright. Good. Yeah, where's the hermit? In the northeastern section, which is this way. Oof. It doesn't feel that much faster. I would say that I definitely need a different kind of... Oh, there's also an entry, which we don't know what it actually is. Oh, just give me an item magnet for this. That would be sweet. Yeah, look at that. An altar of Lilith. Hidden all over Sanctuary. Hidden. They grant permanent stat boosts to all characters on this realm. Aha. Dexterity has been increased by 2 for all characters on this realm. Why? To view the challenge. Altar of Lilith Finder. Climb an altar, get this stuff. Good. Summary. What does it do? Reward Sacred Elder player title. That's great. But what else do we get? Reward Paragon, player title. Does it below player titles? Can you show in progress, started, whatever? It's probably the difficulty or something. 2 legendary Paragon nodes as a druid. Okay. But does it do anything other than... kill an enemy? And a one-handed... No. Like, I want to know if there is some Master Tactician, kill 25, whatnot. No, it's just player... At least for now, it's just player titles. I haven't found anything else. What's this one? Player title again. Okay, so you get player titles. The... Again, reward lucky, whatever that means, and commoner player titles. Yeah, that's great, but I still don't know how that works. Where do we see all of our bonuses, though? I mean, this is just the open world bonus, claimer of whatnot. It's okay. But how... Reward lucky commoner title. Let's see. We have a profile. Maybe we can do something with it. Emblem, class emblem, nothing. Title, no title selected. Let's set this to private for now. No. Okay, let's go public. We can edit things. Prefix lucky. But does it do anything for me? So that the prefix kind of changes your stats or something. That would be neat. And we can change our emblems a little bit. I'm gonna go with the tree. Can we do anything else? No. Okay, let's close that. We are lucky commoner, no clan for now. Got this stuff. Any options? Pair offline, sure. Not what I was looking for. Oh yeah, wait a minute. The dexterity. Item contribution 9. But, it says item contribution 9. What about the level contribution? Because now we have 11, and then you get a bonus from the challenge stuff. But the thing about the challenge... Ah, collections. There we go. Altar of Leather Finder, recently completed. Where do we see what stuff we have unlocked and how it actually changes the character's stats, right? Because this is unlocked. It gave us the title, but I do not know what else I got from this. It's only titles. And the altar itself changes the stats of the character. But where the stat progression... Or maybe... Wait a minute. Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's somewhere far at the bottom. Utility. Maybe something down here. No. Shadow something. No. Thorns. Offensive. No. Quarter. No. It's also not an item and consumable. No. For now, I do not know where to find the separate bonus stats that I'm looking for. The Lilith contribution. Okay. It's hidden for now. Okay, look at that. We are demolishing all of the stuff that's around us. Because we must order. Actually, we are not that different from the townspeople. With one distinction, though. We are only destroying, well, beasts and objects, right? And aren't objects the result of order, if you think about it? Imposed order. Hey, there. Fire there. It's unbearable. So, now, what do we got? Okay. Slow, overpower bonus, sure, but no. It would actually be interesting to see if spells behave differently if you have a different kind of weapon at your disposal. Shrines grant a variety of short-term power increases. Okay, so there are shrines and there are others, but do they recharge? That would be quite interesting. Fine. Okay. I really want to have a constant outline of interactable objects, because otherwise I'm moving the mouse around like a madman, right? Think of this as an adventure game from back in the day. Oh, bonus movement speed, how long? Enemies drop gold. Okay, so this is the gold stuff. Yeah. Was that it? Yes. Alright, let's move on. Okay. I don't know if they drop gold when you attack them or... oh no. Oh, you poor, poor thing. Sadly, you were at the wrong place at the wrong time. Right. That one can be... unlocks new look on salvage. I don't know how to salvage stuff. Does it mean selling things or not? Whatever. We get better pants now. Look at that. Wait. 7 and 11. That's a large change. Okay. That one does nothing. Let's just place everything that we don't want in the junk. Just in case. So, cellars are small chambers that can obtain a wide range of contents. Helms, for example. And we got healing received bonuses and 105 bonus armor, which increases our physical damage reduction by a lot. And we look like a beast. We are getting extremely horny right now. So, let's just go down here real quick before we enter that cellar thingy. Yeah. I want a crossbow and a bloody crossbow. I mean, I'm using spells most of the time, right? So it doesn't matter what kind of weapon I use. But I want to have a crossbow. What is that? Okay, doesn't open from the outside. Say that there's actually a button that makes items visible also, or like objects visible that you can interact. I just don't know that button yet. Or at least I have forgotten the button. Alright, so cellar it is then. What do I need? What is that? Okay. Ah, it's a... Okay, that's weird. Maybe some kind of climbing thing, but it goes both directions, but I still don't know what it does. We can filter out stuff. Okay. Right. So before we go into the Iceworn Cellar, let's see. Because I don't know how large that thing is. Could take us a little while. But anyway. Yeah, let's just charge through that thing. It's just a teensy in the cellar. Hey, perfect. We got another skill point because we are good. Nothing there, nothing there. A little bit of gold. Perfect. Yeah, that was just it. You go down here, you get the skill point, but there is no item, no chest, no nothing other than... Or maybe you get the skill point as a reward for completing that environment. That could also be a thing. Very interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Iceworn Cellar. Again. So can we go there twice? No, doesn't do that. Pin location, zoom, open journal. Iceworn Cellar, world map. Oh. Ah, that's sweet. Love it. But I do not know if I have completed one of those cellars before. Or if it can be completed at all. See that? We can click on that. We can pinpoint the thing, but we do not know. Shift and... No, shift and click is like attacking stuff. Alright. So, where do we go? This one is 2 more points, of course. We ignore the channeling abilities because they let you stand at a location for far too long. Time you cast tornado, you have a 20% chance. Yeah, that's the modifier. Enemies damaged by tornado are slowed by 8%. Stacking and whatnot. It's not that enemies hit with tornado have a 10% chance to become vulnerable, which is good. But the slow thingy. Which one does more damage against slow ones? Windshield has a 20%, yada yada. It's a movement speed. Windshield grants for each enemy hit beyond the first. No. What about that one? It's a 20% chance to immobilize enemies or so and so much. 50% chance to make enemies vulnerable. Chains multiple times. Right. So one thing is the... We still don't know how that one works. Oh! Wind is physical. Lightning is lightning, obviously. Earth is also physical. Physical, physical. Lightning. Physical. 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 Interesting. And Earth is also physical. With one exception, the lightning, there seems to be no There seems to be no other element in here. That's also physical damage. That's okay, then there's also poison. So what else is that? That's just a bonus modifier. Physical, 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 poison. Okay. So the elemental, or the damage type in here is like, that's a utility thing. It's lightning and physical and a little bit of poison. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting indeed. So, now, what do we want? Do we want to increase that? No. Do we want to channel abilities? No. Mobilize enemies, gains 1 additional lightning strike. I mean, that's cool. No. 15 per strike. You can actually keep this available, right? You just charge it up, and then you only use the last charge before the 4 seconds run out in order to keep the maximum range going. But no, we're not going to get played by the stuff. Enemies hit with tornado have 10% chance to become vulnerable. I mean, that's cool. Oh, slowed by 8% for 3 seconds, taking up to 4. I mean, it's good that they are slowed, but slowing does not help us other than... Well, it could help us. The vulnerability is only 20% of the time. This one, on the other hand, seems to work sometimes. Yeah. Let's just see if we can maximize the vulnerability a little bit. So, let's see. Not all of the attacks make the enemy vulnerable. It's only some of them. Right. Ah, come on. Iron shots. Ah, there we go. Some crafting. Ah, sweet. Bit of a waste of stuff though. So that one goes that way. Sure. Heavy boots, yes. What else we got? More spiders, other things. Great. Yeah. Come on, don't run away. Also, how does the storm know where to go? Because it would be very annoying if the storm just goes slightly forward, or maybe even stays at its current location. That would be a bit mean. So, what do we have here? More corpses and stuff. Right. Oh wait. Gauntlets. Right, so what do we got? Unlocks new stuff? Yes. That one is... Is it better or is it not? Critical strike chance is increased by 0.4%, which is basically nothing. Damage doesn't increase by that much, but if you take that one, it's 17%. That one is like... That's a good question. Which one do you choose? Okay, what about this one? Magical wand. Not usable by your class. Really now? I would actually say that the Diablo 2 solution for items was a little bit better. Because then you could just choose whatever items you wanted, right? And make the class work for you. But this one, the other way around. Okay, so willpower, a little bit more stuff. Skill damage is increased just on its own. Okay, so let's see. 2025. 2025. Nothing, basically. Absolutely nothing. So, what else does willpower do? Healing received. But armor is... Okay, armor is better because armor makes us not take damage. Alright, so that one could go. That one unlocks new stuff if we do other thingies though. What about this one? Two-handed one. Let's just throw this out as well. I mean, there's no reason to keep all of that down. I have to choose the items that I'm going to carry a little bit faster. Or at least I could ignore choosing another item until I arrive at the checkpoint or something. Because a lot of people are very, very impatient. So, let's do that. By the way, how much are we heal?
I need more spirit.
17 life instantly and da-da-da if your maximum life over 3 seconds. Okay. But 17 is like... could be 20% or something like that? No. 10%? No. 15% basically. So it heals you for 40-ish percent or something like that. Whatever. We damage to health enemies. Wait, what? Oh, and healthy means... We don't know what it means. Healthy probably means if the enemy is at more than 80% or whatever percent of health or something like that. Okay. That one gets utilized. Great. Yahoy. Oh, the footsteps tell you that you have to go through this somehow. Very interesting. Oh, come on. Like, you have to wait next to the piñata. You interact with it, and then it comes out of it, see? Okay, not this item though. But anyway. Am I dead? No. I just couldn't see my character. That's a problem with like ranged attacks. You do not know where your character is. Alright. There we go. What I want to see here is items, at least the gold, flowing to you if you interact with a thing, so you don't have to stand next to it all the time and wait. That would make things a bit nicer, because otherwise you just interact with stuff. Gold comes out of it. And you have to constantly check and go back and forth. Come on. So what do we have here? Bitesberry. Huh. Herbs and ore can be found throughout the world and are used by artisans for a variety of functions. Okay, so this goes over here, and then we can just follow the road even more. Very interesting. Where's the hermit? Oh. More berries. Can we figure out what these berries are for? Bitesberry, and it's... Does it disappear? No. This is exactly what I mean. You interact with it, it comes out, it stays there, and you are walking on without getting the items. That's the thing that I do not like. I just don't... Alright, let's direct that berry thing, get the gold. It would be nice for dropped items to be marked on the map with like little dots or white dots or something that tells you that there's an item. Or at least gold. Come on. Whoop. I want to be an item magnet. Item magnet is what I want to be. Let's see. Then we have the windswept cabin. Not in the woods though, but close. Another one. A lever to belay. Let's just hope that our inventory is infinite, because I don't like going back and forth all the time. So, there's an interesting hammer, which does nothing, and wait a minute. One is intelligence, and the other one, what does intelligence do again? Increases resource generation by so and so much. So in this case, the resource is spirit. And it's also the defensive thing with the elemental thing. Right. Armor is just strength, because... Oh, yeah. I think the increased skill damage kind of thing changes. Maybe even overpower, right? Depending on what your main stat is supposed to be. So either it's strength for maybe the barbarian, intelligence for maybe the sorcerer and necromancer, willpower probably for the druid, and dexterity for the rogue, obviously. I don't know about overpower, to be honest. Not quite sure. How do we increase... Ah, if you lose all of your health, you die. The total of the base life of your level and any additional bonuses. Still don't know how to increase maximum health, though. Whatever. Let's increase that. Deal more damage. And that should be like 20, 25. 21, 25. Slight increase. But yeah, 22%. Which is good. So a fifth of the damage gets reduced, which is nice. So we can play as a pseudo tank in a way. We're tanky enough, but I would almost think that the druid itself is more
Roads
in
blocked. Should clear up when the storm is past.
the midst of the battlefield. Not around it. Wait a minute, didn't I? No, I didn't. Just wanted to check if I got that stuff.
Roads blocked. Should clear up when the storm is past.
Another dead dude. Ah, come on, I don't want to... How do I close that, though? There we go. What is this? Trapped deer. The beast escaped from the trap, but didn't make it far. Whoever was hunting this creature is nowhere in sight. Okay. Someone was hunting the thing, but we don't know who it is. Kinda sounded as if there's something useful. Ugh. Okay. You could just walk through deer and kind of make them break again, like a pinata. So, what do we have here? An odd assortment of empty bottles. Some of them still reek of strong spirits. Outside in the wilderness. Very interesting. Ooh. Really have to use the evade skill a lot. Maybe we can change the evade skill. Alrighty. So, let's actually... before we enter that cabin, let's end the episode. Right here, right now. Until next time, then like and subscribe as usual. And
Farewell.
ta-ta.